The blade adapter mounts to the saw's spindle and increases the size of the arbor to 1 inch so it can accept the abrasive wheel. The clamp washers fit over the blade adapter and sandwich the abrasive wheel between them to secure it. The blade adapter is a pretty durable part. The most common reason to replace it is simply that it might get lost when changing the blade. It is, however, possible that the adapter can get worn down from years of use or by an abrasive wheel that isn't tightened firmly, allowing the wheel to slip and cause wear to the blade adapter. In this case, the wheel might vibrate or spin out of round. Replacing the blade adapter is a simple repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how. I'll begin by removing the blade clamp. The blade clamp is a normal thread, so it's counterclockwise to remove it. With this particular style, you don't need any tools to do it. I'll use the lock pin to lock the arbor, and then I'll just unscrew the blade clamp. With the blade clamp removed, now I can remove each of the blade washers. So I'll pull the first washer away from the blade, followed by the blade itself, and then the rear washer. With the washers and blade removed, now I can remove the blade adapter. Now I can install the new blade adapter. I want to make sure that the jack shaft is clean before I slide the blade adapter in place. So I'll take a second and clean it up, removing any abrasive buildup or metal that might be around it. Then I can slide the adapter over the jack shaft. One end has a slight taper milled on it, and that's the end that goes against the saw. With the blade washers removed from the saw, you can check them for flatness. An easy way to do this is to take a flat surface, place the washer on it, and then feel around the edge. If you hear it clicking or see the washer moving side to side at all, that would indicate that the washer is warped and you'd want to replace it. Now I can install the blade washers and the blade itself. The part with the dome goes against the saw. Next comes the blade and the second blade washer. And again, the concave part against the blade, in this case the dome part, goes away from the saw. Now I'll install the blade clamp. Again, it's a regular thread, so clockwise to tighten. I'll rotate this around until it contacts the blade. Then again, I'll use the lock button on the saw to keep the spindle from rotating. There, it locked. And I'll turn the clamp until it clicks. And that's the proper torque for the blade.